that we can hear everything. I can hear the game, I can hear myself. I'm gonna turn these up to fantastic. I hope my computer, I better be able to handle that. I haven't been able to actually have not been able to actually what do you call it, test this out and everything, so camera lens dirt setting. Brightness, I think that's okay. I can see stuff so far. Audio. It's not like super loud too. Yes please, subtitles. Control. Yeah, it's basically walking simulator type stuff, but more of an adventure game. It's more of an adventure game than maybe, well, Gone Home, you had an inventory and stuff too. Invert camera Y. Keep cursor on. Let's do toggle sprint. I hate having to hold down. Boost that a little bit. Language. Language, everybody. Oh wow, they've got a lot of different languages. Okay. Depth of field. Alright. So I have not had breakfast today yet. All in the sacrifice to get the stream up and going in a somewhat timely manner. Greedfall was downloading. That too was sacrificed for this game. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome to the Painscreek Killings. My name is Romeomoon Burke, and I am here to play through this murder mystery slash walking simulator-ish slash adventure game, basically. So, it seems that other people have streamed it. I think they seem to enjoy it. I haven't really watched their streams, but at least a couple other people on Steam have streamed it, so should be interesting here. Let's try out the new game and figure out who killed Vivian Roberts. Sending out tweets and treats. Okay. Well, we're screwed.
Hey, Janet. So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Painscreek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to dig up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find. Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
I hope we're not being timed on this. Otherwise, we're screwed. Okay, August 3rd, 1999. Who killed Vivian Roberts? So I had issues with the acid reflux last night, so my throat is all nasty feeling. 1995, Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman and wife of a former mayor, was murdered and dragged to the front of her own home. The case was never solved, and the killer never found. It was rumored that a private investigator was in Painscreek sometime later, but there's nothing more on that. Last week we received news that large swaths of Painscreek County will be auctioned off soon. We would like to revisit this story and attempt to find out the following. Who killed Vivian Roberts? What is the motive? What was the murder weapon? Please submit your findings and a front page photograph for your story to be published. Don't forget to bring the camera. Richard Harris, Editor-in-Chief. So we are currently a reporter for the Hartford Times. Oh, I can use a car? I can use a car? They give me a car, guys. Look at that. Sheriff's Office. One Black Pine. There is something posted on the window. It might be important. Right mouse button to zoom in. $11:31. Oh, box. What a pretty little picture we have taken. Camera is used for capturing anything important to your investigation. P to view pictures. P. How many pictures can I keep? Painscreek County. Oh, time to just get in the car and leave. Painscreek. Now the game proceed to the ending. No. I mean, I could. What's up there? Oh, I can't jump. Population 0. That's not ominous. And I won't. Oh, look at that lichen. The mystery of the lichen. The mystery of the rock. Closed for good. Where's the padlock on this thing? How can I break open? Oh, there it is. 1131, right? I believe so. It's locked. Keyhole. I mean, it's nice. I keep wanting to crouch. Can I crouch? I can crouch. Cemetery gate padlock. 1131. Let's just investigate this first building we come upon. Auto-saving. Prisoners don't get light in here. It's locked. Everything here is locked. Keep wanting to use E to interact. Garbage? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What's in that box? Or that dustpan? I never know. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Let's not waste electricity. Let's see. This isn't very... Oh, there. Some light switches don't work. Find another way to see better in the dark. Well, jeez. Sit there and... Dookie, Inspector. Oh, what stinks in here? Guess I'm gonna have to, you know, legally raid the office. Huh. Well, look at that. Have to store item in inventory. Yep, that sure is a flashlight. It's my flashlight now, officer. Oh. Hillsdale. I live near Hilldale. 2 hunting grounds. Postal service. Wow, it's like a whole little village. Alright. Inn and Suites, Oliver's Photography, Farmer's Market, Mayor's Mansion. Wow, that's all the way up the road. To Old Creek Town. I gotta walk like 2 miles. Hey, at least I have a map now. Ho ho ho! Look at that. Can I get duct tape too? I need to repair my power armor. I need adhesive. Good thing this flashlight runs on eternal flashlightness. There we go. Amazing tea. Nature green. Soothing river. Nature green, you mean Soylent Green. That's really what they're talking about. Paper towels. It teased me with all this stuff that I can't grab. I guess it's probably a good thing. I'll just be touching everything then. And my grubby hands all over all this stuff. Totally forgetting that I'm supposed to be investigating everything. Wait. What's in this garbage can? Anything? Family tree? But how do I read? F? There's supposed to be something behind the radiator. Oh, there we go. The story of Tonti. Catherwood. Alright. One of these days I'm going to remake Reading Simulators, the most awesome game ever. Like, it would all be used with, whatever open source or copyright free material I can, but there we go. County Sheriff's Department. NL. Alright. Well, anyway. Okay. Are work relocation. Dear Sheriff James Howard, due to the decreasing population of Painscreek County over the recent years, we have decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. This letter is to inform you that you have been reassigned to Grand County starting May 14th, 1998. Please report to our office before May 12th, 1998. Isn't it 1999 already? How do I get to my read journal? Okay. Hey, we got a journal now. Newspaper. Diary. Oh, there. Can I actually get to that initial paper that they gave me? Because I'm pretty sure today's date is something like 1999 in the game. Oh! Classified. First, let's read everything that we can get to. Scott Brooks, Painscreek Trinity Church pastor's son suspected for killing Vivian Roberts. Witness reported seeing suspect fleeing from murder scene late night. The police apprehended Scott Brooks yesterday afternoon. He was residing at the Roberts hunting cabin by the trailhead. According to a witness who at this time has wished to remain anonymous, he was coming home late on July 19th at around 11:50 p.m. when he saw Scott walking very quickly away from Roberts' mansion, heading down Silver Lake. Scott looked upset. The witness did not think it unusual until a few days later. Oh my god, sorry, don't mean to yawn. Did not think it unusual until a few days later when he came across the newspaper article on Vivian Roberts' murder. Feeling uneasy about the whole situation, he called the police. Shortly after the call was made, police arrived at Scott's cabin and questioned about his whereabouts the night Vivian died. Scott said he did meet her that night, but said he had nothing to do with her death. Scott was later brought down to the station for further questioning. Jesus. That's what happens when I sleep too late. Content recorded. Good. So, let's see here. Got the newspaper. Cool. I'm gonna pretend that I actually just took a picture of that.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Ann's Courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
James. Okay, Steven. Scott Brooks, the pastor's son. Don't know if there's anything else to get into other than the cabinet here. I don't think there's any other way of picking up any of these other books. So it's not quite like Tacoma. You can't just manhandle everybody's stuff. A lot of this stuff is just stationary. Wow. So, boop, 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 boop. Oh. What? Wait. Photos. 1131. Oh, that's the cemetery gate. God damn it. There's gotta be some info around here somewhere. Oh, actually. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. This looks a little bit familiar. Or not familiar. We've never seen this before, actually. Alright. Alright, 30th, 1995. Vivian Roberts' funeral was held this afternoon. Oh, that was, okay, 1995. Bernard the butler, Dorothy the head servant, Derek the family chauffeur, and his mom, Wanda, who is fighting cancer, attended. Vivian's husband, Charles, came with their daughter, Tricia. Charles did not utter a word. He was very quiet. Most of the town came and paid their respects at the funeral. Halfway through the ceremony, Tricia started to weep loudly. Dorothy brought her elsewhere, and the crying died down. I noticed that Dorothy looked tired. Alright. Noticed that Dorothy looked tired. It must have been tough to take care of Tricia. She's been having multiple breakdowns. I can't blame her. The loss of her mother, and with her boyfriend being accused as the killer, it must have taken a toll on her. I feel sorry for the whole family. Okay, so Tricia is dating Scott. Cool, oh, we got an achievement. James Howard's story. So we've got the sheriff's story. Search for the keyhole or lock. I think they mean search for the key. Unless there's a way that... Unless I'm supposed to, like, be able to pick the lock by zooming in. I can't Skyrim it. I'll have to go this way. Let's keep snooping. Alright. Light! Well, I guess it makes sense that nothing in here would work. But, just in case. Bleach! An ordinary bleach container. Anything in the garbage? That's what reporters do, right? They hunt through garbage. I don't see anything on the floor. Anything in the sink? Can't activate the sink. Alright. Stream is looking pretty good so far. I would hope so, since, you know, it's kind of... It's not a super old game, but... I think that's everything. I mean, I can't get into the secret place. Yet.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
Oh, here we go. Read. Vivian Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of ex-mayor, found dead in front of her home. Third death to strike Painscreek in less than a year. Vivian Roberts, the wife of ex-mayor Charles Roberts, was found dead in front of her home at 1 Maple Drive, Painscreek at 7:15 a.m. Mary Martinez, a maid currently working at the mansion, was retrieving the morning paper when she saw Vivian's body. She immediately called 911. Painscreek Sheriff James Howard arrived shortly, and the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was estimated to be between 11 p.m. last night and 1 a.m. this morning. The body is currently at the coroner's office waiting for an autopsy. The people of Painscreek have started grieving for her. Candles and flowers were being placed at the gates in front of her home where she was found. Vivian was indeed a person whom many respected and adored. Her success in business, her loyalty to her family, and her love for the people of Painscreek are unsurpassed. She will be missed. They don't give any dates or anything. That's kind of odd. Alright, missing Painscreek PD, County of NL. Joshua S. Taylor. November 3rd, 1989. Date of birth 23rd, 1976. 13. Male. Biracial. Red. Brown. Last seen on the playground. Please call the sheriff. Last seen 4 Pebble Lane across the river on the playground. He was wearing his favorite blue jacket. He has a scar below his left eye. I wonder. Did I record any of that? Let's take out the camera. Moon Cafe. Come check our selection of exquisite recipes to taste. Our lattes are known as the best in the county. I don't know, I used to be a barista. You don't have any latte art on there. What kind of a barista doesn't put, I never put art on my lattes. Fuck those people. Come and have a chat with our friendly baristas. Lunch and dinner, only $9.99. Special offer in partnership with Ann's Courtyard Inn and Suites. If you show our baristas your receipt or room tag, you'll receive a free cup of our signature Moon Latte. Moon Latte. Okay, Black Pine Road. Is that actually... see it on here. Anything else? Just blank random pieces of paper. Okay. Made to make things look interesting. Jeez. As I sip my coffee, almost like a real detective. Something tells me that picture might be important later. Actually, is there anything in this garbage can? Alright, well. I love these type of games. Experiment here. So apparently on Twitch we can run 60-second ads. So I'm going to see exactly what happens with that. I'm just going to quick run an ad. Boom. I'm just going to wander around here. I think you can turn off ads. Or if you have ad block, I'll give you something to look at. Oh, look at all these rocks and trees and shit. One of these days I'll live here. How do I get in? Can I just like crawl up here? Control. Inventory journal. Sprint, crouch, camera, flashlight. Read option. No, I can't. Resume, please. Hey, welcome back from the 60-second ad thing I was doing. Just wanted to see what was going on with that. Oh. There has to be a key around here somewhere. I've already been stymied by this game. There has to be a way in. Has to be. There's something we're missing. There has to be something in here that I missed. What is it? That's the problem with adventure games, is that you have to sit there and try to hover your mouse over stuff that you may have missed. I don't play too many of them, but... Oh, if only Barry were here. Ah! Oh, shit. I missed that. I completely missed it. God damn it. Desk. Yes, please. God damn it. Finally get to unlock a door. Oh, use item. Use, please. Hey, whoa. That just kind of popped out in my head. Yes! Looks like an old gate key. Finally! Ho ho ho! This report is an update of what happened to Vivian Roberts. It's August 6, 1995. Scott Brooks, the only suspect of this murder case, was apprehended a few days after Vivian's body was found. According to our investigation, someone saw Scott around 11:30 p.m. near the woods north of the mansion. Two hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire when they heard shouting. They went to Scott and Vivian arguing. However, they were too far to hear the content of the argument. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. She cited Scott for tardy work and rebellious behavior. She also prohibited Scott from visiting the mansion and meeting Trisha, who by then had a close relationship with Scott. We are currently investigating the case. Scott is our main suspect in Vivian's murder. 8/6/1995. Alright. Content recorded. Good. Good. So, we've got that. July 19th. Okay. So this all happened around July. We're not missing any other keys on the freaking floor, are we? Jeez. No. Although, we should be able to open this here. Story of Taunty. I wonder if that's a clue to opening up this thing. Classified. I already have a flashlight, screw you. Anything on the inscriptions here? 1813. There we go. God damn it. I thought I was so clever. What about you, Taunty? Do you have any other things to taunt me with? No. Why can't I pick up this book? It seems important if you're supposed to be able to pick it up. Unless it's just part of the tutorial, but even then. Curiouser and curiouser. Well, let's move on. Okay, so we got the padlock. There we go. Yeah, you bitch. Who's in charge now? Stupid gate. Only I had some kind of car to ram you with. Alright, stump. What beautiful murky water. It's full of bath salts, that's what it is. I want to sneak through here. Oh, look at that! Oh, fishing rod. Who's fishing? This is an abandoned city. Another fishing rod? Jeez. Weird people. 5. Alright, where are we? Just kind of went up this way. So we're on Clover Street, I believe. Clover Street, right? 21 Jump Street. There's something on the floor there. Oh, no, that's great. There's no street signs. I suppose I can just, like... Can I read your mail? No? 7? Oh, this is a fire. Someone was trying to destroy evidence, weren't they? Can I go just dip my feet in there? My dogs are killing me. Alright, let's see here. High voltage. Can I open this up? Off electrical panel. Some kind of electrical fire, I take it. Rifle through people's garbage. See any keys on the ground? Everything here is all boarded up. Get in there. I think we were supposed to go the other way. Oh, lovely little town. Let me in, damn it. So that was Clover Street, Silver Lake. Okay. Wow, that's actually a pretty long road we just went down. Specially selected cheeses, pies, jams, and jellies. A quaint little place, little house. 4. Why are you stuttering, game? Find all kinds of different keys, I take it. Just gonna keep running through everything here. Truth shall set you free. Sunday Mass. Hello, study. Let me guess. I wonder if Scott was having an affair. This is already. Oh, this isn't creepy at all. Let's take a little stroll through the cemetery. Christopher Burt. Wisdom flowed from rivers. 1984, 1910. Timothy Sanders, you are in God's care now. I played way too much Secret World. I feel like there's like zombies gonna be coming up out of the ground. Wanda Tyler. Lovingly remembered. 1996. Henry Johnson, 1995. 84, 84, 93. Andrew Reed. Something, 1995. You will always be remembered. Magdalene Roberts. 60. Man, there's a lot of headstones. Trisha Roberts. Vivian Roberts. I think a lot of these are kind of red herrings to get you kind of confused. Hawkins, Victoria Hawkins. Ooh. That looked pretty unique. Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks? Wait a second. Wait a second here. Scott Brooks? He's dead? Alright, and what is this here? This looks like a fresh grave. this was padlocked. Yeah, 1131. Well, gee, I wonder who could have, you know, figured out the combination lock for that. Oh, looks like something busted out of here. There's some kind of fight or something? This is a church. Let's go back to the beginning. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here and confuse the hell out of ourselves. I could go for some cheese. You know, part mouse or something. Fresh eggs. God damn, I really wish I had breakfast. This is all kind of depressing. Center. So this must be the inn. The Inny Inn. I guess we are running already. Inn and Suites. This is all kind of a quaint little place here. It's kind of a shame it's all, you know, going to get torn down. Old man McGifferson is tearing down the town. We gotta save it. Can't raid people's mailboxes. That wasn't creepy at all. Children must be supervised by a responsible adult. Management cannot be held responsible for any injury incurred whilst using the facilities. Oh, this is where that one kid disappeared. They said he was at the playground, but there's a trail leading out here. I think I hear footsteps, but holy shit, that's kind of creepy. Oh. Shouldn't go into the water. My equipment won't get wet. Oh, it's an invisible wall. Okay. A log cabin here. Did Timmy fall down the well? What is this? Alright, to-do list. Get more firewood, give Trisha my spare cabin key, fix Mrs. Patterson's sink, visit Andrew at the hospital, check hospital for missing tools. So this must be where Scott lived. doors are locked here. Is there a way that I can down here and use this ladder? Ooh, actually. I slowly creeping my way over there. Can't get in through the windows. Or the chimney. I could Santa Claus my way down there. Can't get in through that way either. Oh, is there like a false log or something over here? Any keys laying around? Huh? No, of course not. No keys on the windowsill. No false rocks. Like I said, I've played way too much Secret World. Hit me up. Hit me up. Alright. Whatever. So that must be maybe Scott's cabin. Scott's cabin in the creepy, creepy woods. I hope we're not on some kind of time frame, because, yeah, probably isn't probably gonna fail a mission then. Oh, actually, here. No alcohol, no drugs, no smoking, no weapons. Well, let's go down through here. Things off. I mean, that makes sense if they're going to be tearing down the village. You want to cut off electricity. So... Pebble Lane, I think, is where we went down? Unless this is Pebble Lane. Locked. Here is locked. That's boarded up. I think the boarded up doors are ones that you're not supposed to be able to get into. Everything else that doesn't have a lock or boards on it might be ones that have keys to them. Ooh, look at this. Public hunting area. Trail closed, do not enter. Public hunting under federal and state laws. Consult manager for current regulations. Okay. So what, the hunters were over here and they saw him running away. So he was... I don't know, if they saw him running, how could they see him running? If they're like over here, I guess, maybe they were coming out of the hunting area? Kinda love this game. I love the fact that you can just sit here and snoop around. Ooh, someone's garbage. this stuff look like it has blood on it? Alright, electricity is off to this building as well. If there's a master key around here somewhere where you can get into a lot of these different buildings. Garbage? I mean, they are tearing down the buildings, so maybe, or they are selling stuff off, so maybe they're just being extra diligent about cleaning up. Off, off. Alright, so we are at, this is Pebble Lane. Okay. Wow, that whole thing over here is just missing. Like the playground, the cabin, Scott's little cabin over here. None of that is really on the map. Or on that map, anyway. I wonder if there's another map. More detail. So that is Postal Service, okay. So Postal Service is here. And this is Black Pine Road. Black Pine in Town Center. It's Moon Cafe. We can go get one of their moon lattes. Half-price martinis, half-price sangria with red, white. $3 any Ovalina flavor. $2.50 blue light bottles. $2 off Scarlet. Tuesday nights happy hour bar special. So far, I mean, it's interesting. Ooh. Jeez, that was, not spooky at all. Okay, so that's supposed to be Big Books Little. Or Big Little Books? I don't know. God help me if I have to find a key on the floor here. Like, this would be a great place to put, like, a key, a random key. Garbage. I don't see anything to you. As far as I can tell, you're just supposed to kind of wander around. Maybe try random doors. Check out some of these tables, maybe. See if someone forgot something. This game doesn't have too many ratings on it, so... I was just thinking that Tacoma tried to do the whole mystery solving thing too, but they had like a smaller... They had a spaceship, but it was kind of a smaller spaceship to do it in. Here you have like a whole town, so you're kind of wandering around looking for needles and haystacks and stuff. Oh, there's stuff in there though. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. So let's... This is the courtyard entrance suites. Oh, awesome. Good. We can get in here. Probably should have started with this since it was like this where everything for Annie kind of started. Let's snoop around someone's place of business. A candlestick. Bowls. A lot of wine. Brom. Ellington Crown. Let's see here. Anything underneath here? No? Oh, well, of course.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
So he had the tools, the missing tools. What can you do if you're locked out of your own car? A Slim Jim, also known as the lockout tool, is used primarily for breaking into cars. It is a thin strip of metal that is 24 inches in length and about 0.79 to 1.57 inches in width. It is a very popular tool for car thieves, as the Slim Jim allows one to unlock automobile car doors without the use of a lockpick. It works on the levers and interconnecting rods in the car door and avoids dealing with the lock mechanism itself. The hooked end of the tool is thin enough to be slipped between the car door's window and rubber seal, catching the rods that connect to the lock mechanism. In the hands of an experienced user, the car door can be opened without being damaged. However, be aware that incorrect use of the tool may detach the lock rods, which will cause the door lock to be inoperable, even when a key is used after that. Should your car show such a problem, it's often a clue that someone has attempted to break into your car. Newer cars have tried to implement different defenses against this tool, ranging from implementing barrier locks on the bottom of the car door to making the operating rods easily disconnected when met with the lateral force, which is often caused by the lifting action of the Slim Jim. Older car models, however, are often easy prey to the tool. Detective Journal Part 2. Gone but not forgotten. Join us at our local churches. We will take time to commemorate all the lives that were lost 20 years ago. A word from Father Matthew, testimonies from the relatives, a unified prayer, a chance to pay respects to the dead. So some of the victims were working fathers who were torn away from their families in an untimely manner. If any individual would like to make a contribution to the families who were affected by this incident, please contact Father Matthew. It's kind of odd that they don't outright say what the incident was, but maybe they're trying to be tactful about it. Fall Festival, October 25th, 6 to 9 p.m. Now I know how to break into cars. Alright, Steve's Barbershop. Trims, fades. Alright, open daily, 6 to 9, or 9 to 6. Except Sundays, prices vary. Worship. Come and join us for fellowship every Sunday, 8 a.m. Come meet and enjoy a message from the Lord. Another missing photo. Painscreek Herald. Painscreek Community Hospital closes its doors after 60 years of service. Fund embezzlement suspected by as key factor. Ooh. Marks an end to the services it provided for the past 60 years. Oh, excuse me. So much talking. By Jonathan Walker. Painscreek Community Hospital, one of the leaders in long-term rehabilitation for the elderly in Newland, finally closes its doors for 60 years after 60 years of service. Painscreek Community Hospital first opened its doors in 1936, serving as a humble abode for treating patients and provided boarding for those in need of prolonged treatment. Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman, saw the need to revamp the hospital in the early 70s. She founded the Roberts Relief Foundation with the main purpose to support the needs of the village of Painscreek, starting with the hospital. In the early 80s, population of village and local areas had started to decline rapidly. Many young people who went to college did not return, and the number of seniors was quickly rising. The increased need... February 21st, 1996. So it was about 8 months after she died, I think. Content recorded, yes. You record that content. Let's go snoop around in the office here. Can I? Yes, I can. No one's stopping me now. Ooh, darts. I can play with darts. No. This is... Gone Home would have let me play with the darts. What, are you afraid I'll hurt myself? I mean, you're not wrong. Letters or documents for in-guests go in its respective slots. The Jungle Book. See, this is what I'd do if I redid Reading Simulator. I'd have stuff like the Jungle Book and William Shakespeare. I don't know, Jungle Book is, doesn't have a copyright attached to it, does it? Guess it depends on what version, what volume and whatnot. Story of something. Of Tanti. More letters. Can't quite see that one. Unleashed Spiegel? Something like that. Picture of Dorian Gray. Plays Henrik Ibsen. Return of the Nation. Or Return of the Native. Return of the Native, okay. Huh. Some fancy reading there, madame. I think maybe I've read an Ibsen play? Ibsen? Oh. dare you hide the good champagne? Examine. A case of Da Vinci wine. We used to have a champagne linger bowl. Beer. I love that. This is a really fancy beer bottle. It's also green. I thought a lot of beer bottles were like, well, I guess Heineken is green. Isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I keep leaving flashlights around. So it's almost as if either your flashlight burns out and you need to keep picking them up, or you just are dumb enough to not see the flashlights all laying around. Just kind of forget to pick them up. Okay, Neil Merrill. I know his phone number now. Stephen Moss. Huh. Clancy Huey. So this is the guest list. Cool. I don't necessarily, I can actually pick it up and take a picture of it instead of, you know, just taking pictures of stuff off of the wall. Makes reading a lot more easy. Examine. A locked toolbox. Oh, cool. Key. I'll take that. Goddamn, I think I may have found my stream, what I want to stream on Fridays now. Here's the key that you requested. 7 Black Pine Road, Painscreek. Oh, cool. Alright. We need to remember that that key is for 7 Black Pine... I already forgot it. 7 Black Pine Road. You ever get the feeling sometimes you just kind of want to sit down and read like classical literature and stuff? I've been listening to The Witcher on Audible. It's kind of a fun thing to listen to. But at the same time, I'm just like, what else could I be reading? Sheriff's Station. Yeah, see, like, a lot of these don't have, like, the little playground thing on them. At least I don't see it on there. Painscreek Village. Chance to explore surroundings, traverse up the slopes of Black Pine Mountains, and take in the jaw-dropping views, or take a hike on the trails. Untouched nature, explore the area. Our own personal tour guide, rent a boat, hunting licenses. Must visit areas. Moon Cafe. Pine Coffee has been known as one of the reasons people come to Painscreek. Hunter's Trail. To obtain a hunting license from our local sheriff. Okay. So they really want us to go to Moon Cafe. Empty. I don't see anything in there. I guess people would be drinking too because they're sad. Old-fashioned way to listen to music. Standard version of the game. Players must start and finish with a double scoring dart. And with as low a score as possible, scoring double on the last dart throw will make the player's score 0. Good luck and aim straight. I'm always been terrible at darts. Can I throw darts? I could throw darts in Tacoma. This isn't Tacoma, I guess. No, it is not. Anything else around here? Still like the Snoopy. Just call me Snoopy. Ah. Oh, of course. Linen and bleach. Okay. Just gonna leave that open. Can't get into there, that's just a mirror. Boom. Here's some of our usual customers. You may want to memorize this. Church 46 Photo Lab, Robert's Estate, Mr. Morris's house, Mrs. Hall's house. Wait, what's this? So I wonder if it does consume space in your camera to constantly be taking pictures. I mean, it would make sense that you can't infinitely take pictures, but at the same time... Poopy! I want my infinite pictures. Oh, creepy. Looks like you should be able to open it almost. It is. It's like a little thingy. Teen crumpets. Someone really wanted... Ooh, of course. Oh, there you go. 201. Dear Stephen M., late rent fee due. Thank you for your rent payment. As stated in your rental agreement, however, when rent payments are not received by 404, you must pay additional rent because of a late charge due or because you did not qualify for the rent discount. The required additional amount was not included in your payment and is therefore now due. Please send the additional rent required amount of $85 at once to bring your credit balance up to date and remove it from the delinquent list. This amount must be paid within 7 days of the date of this notice. Thank you for your prompt cooperation. Rosalie P. Rosalie P. Actually. I don't see anything going down. I don't see the battery signal going down or whatever. So, yay, I can just do whatever the hell I want. I have free reign. There's no restrictions over my resources. There's not even a exhaustion penalty for sprinting everywhere. Like I'm doing right now. What the? Okay. So, I think
this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Okay. Let me see here. Yes. There we go. Oh, I keep wanting to hit E to interact with stuff instead of the left mouse click button. I think that's how... Well, no, I think Tacoma had you picking up stuff by left clicking on it too. Alright, so... we have a key. We actually have a way of going about things. Measures for keys written on the paper next to it. Janet Kelly. That's my name. Alright, so, photos. 7 Black Pine Road. Alright, so... Black Pine Road. I think anyway. Well, these house numbers are going up. 39, so I need to go this way. Wow, a hospital's that way. Okay, cool. Good to know. Just taking a nice little stroll down the city streets here. What's this up here? 2. Mater. Open? No? Okay. I can't vault over it. Apparently my legs have atrophied. It's 11 or so. 23. They're lost already. 9. 7. Use. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I mean, this is how you make a uni game and make it not suck. was definitely a fire in here. That's weird. That guy kind of got a circular design on it. Nothing in there. Half expect there to be like a human head floating through it. Can't open up the fridge. These little black things laying all over the place. I mean, shouldn't expect there to be light in here, but still. Door is jammed. Huh. Oh yeah. Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It has been a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I'm recovering well. I'm now working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving and wish I could be there for you. I am sorry things turned out this way. Please forgive me. I've been saving my money and plan to... Okay. I guess I need to take a picture of that. Oh. Premium rums. Okay. Anything else around here? This was definitely where the fire started. Oh wait, no, don't exit! Dang it. I hate that. How about another 60-second ad? Go back inside. Alright. So sunny outside. I guess I shouldn't be surprised none of the electricity works around here. light switch and I flip it. Wow. Wow. What the? Someone was doing some kind of witchy witchcraft here? Looks like burned strips of something. Strips of paper, strips of fabric. Well, at least they are well read. Look at all this. Poems of Yeats. Charles Summer. Everyone in this town is so well read. Kind of makes me jealous. Oh, diary. Yes, I will read your diary. Alright, May 12th, 1994. I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. When did I see her again? How can that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me cheap pills? No, that can't be. He's as guilty as I am. We're all in it together. We cannot abandon me. They cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott asked about her, I've started to see Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. Alright, oh Lord, I know I am a sinner. I realize it now. That's why I'm going crazy. I know that nothing I do will bring her back. I pray that our sins do not pass down to our children. Please forgive us for what we have done. Andrew Reed's story. So I believe Scott Brooks, hunting cabinet trailhead, okay? Let me see here. I thought he was like the pastor's son. Yeah. Says I'm sitting there trying to read it in the actual article. Oh! Somebody has an issue. I think you should be able to examine the bottles, but Tacoma let me examine bottles, damn it! I could tell exactly what people were hopped up on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Andrew Reed. Take 1 pill daily every morning with water. 2 before 5/19/1995. Dr. Henry Johnson. Zenard. Antidepressants. Boop. Looks like he smashed up his mirror. I mean, I know it could break during the fire, but still. Oh. And he's on antidepressants to the point where maybe he's scribbling on the floor. Alright. There is definitely another room in there. The door is jammed. Let me in, damn it. I don't think there was anything else in here. Just the paper. Alrighty. So, maybe try our hand at going to the hospital? that's kind of creepy. Hey there, how are you doing? Oh. They just disappeared after I took their picture. Looks like a woman with dark hair, dressed all in black. Guess they didn't want to be seen. Crouch. There we go. I can't get to her. Chest high walls and everything. I think that's a clue we're on the right track here. Right step. This better not be one of those creepy things where you just kind of, the monster pops up at you. It's just like, oh, you thought this was a simple walking simulator. No, you're dead. It's amnesia, bitch. Alright, let's go to the hospital. We've seen that there may be fraud going on at the hospital. Oh! I will grant you that it's kind of creepy feeling. Kind of lonely. Well, fine, I won't break into your houses. Not like anyone lives here anyway. What's up here? Oh. That's a ... road. Oh! Huh. Maple Drive. This must be the mayor's mansion. Put it together, Thinkenstein. No, she knows. We know that she was the mayor's ex-wife. Kind of wonder if we should have gone to the hospital first, though. They really kind of wanted us to go there. Whoa! Stupid gate trying to attack me. Globe. Travel the world. They just, like, leave the mayor's mansion? Little piddly townsfolk. Oh, I kind of like this atmosphere. This looks pretty cool. Everyone leaves their doors locked and everything, but the mayor's mansion is left wide open. Doesn't quite make sense? I don't know. Dr. Henry Johnson found drowned in vehicle at bottom of Cherry Creek Lake. Oh shit! Body submerged in water for as long as 15 days. It was July 13th, 1995. Oh. He died around the same time as Vivian. He must be the one who died just before Vivian died. By Elizabeth Hudson. Yeah, so about 2 weeks or so before Vivian died. That's correct. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Alright. A burgundy car was found at the bottom of Cherry Creek Lake yesterday afternoon. A swimmer who chose to remain anonymous said he was diving in the lake when he saw what appeared to be a red car glittering at the bottom of the lake. He swam towards the vehicle and was shocked to see a body in the driver's seat. He quickly called the police. 3 hours later, the vehicle was pulled out of the lake. Oh, excuse me. The body was identified as Dr. Henry Johnson. Based on the police report, the body has been in the water between 10 and 15 days. Painscreek Community Hospital confirmed that Dr. Johnson last checked in on June 20th, 1995. Hospital staff assumed he had left Painscreek for business purposes, which Dr. Johnson was known to do rather privately. No missing person report. Alright, so that's all been recorded. Cool. Let's see here. Disconnected. Or hung up. This must be the Roberts family. Trisha, Vivian, and then what's his face? The mayor. I guess he might be the former mayor. Isn't there a map around here? There was a map laying on the floor around here. There we go. Second floor, attic, exercise room, bathroom, maid room, guest room, balcony, Trisha's room, bar, Dorothy room, security room. Second floor map. Okay. Alright, let's before we get ahead of ourselves, let's just kind of examine what we have here. We still have this whole main area that we haven't even looked at. Alright. Jackson and Lewis, Vivian Roberts. Community Hospital. Influential citizen, the people of the state of Newland Awards. July 24, 1979. Some kind of medal or certificate thingy. Okay. And recognition. In recognition and in commemoration of the Roberts Elderly Foundation and its support to the people of Newland. By the 14th day of November, 1985. Can't really get too close, but a bunch of certificates and stuff. Certificates of recognition and stuff for the Roberts Foundation. Nothing there, those look like napkins or something. Candlesticks. Oh, it's like a little... another little room here. Oh, it's locked. Oh, it's the wine room. Oh, I can jump down, but I can't jump up. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Oh. Drawers? We have not opened... Ooh. More well-read people with fancy books. Oh, you can't open that drawer. Yes, I can. Haha. Alright. October 16th, 1973. Jackson and Lewis, 1571 Holly Drive, Lakefield, Newland. The grand state of Newland. Dear Miss Roberts, on behalf of Jackson and Lewis, we would like to thank you for appointing us to the Painscreek, I keep wanting to say Painscreek Community Hospital's medical provider. With your husband, Mr. Charles Roberts, running for mayor, some might consider this partnership to solely be for the benefit of his status. On the contrary, it also greatly benefits us, as your supporting funds allow us to continue our research and assisting our elderly patients. Details of the contract will be sent over shortly. Please go through the papers, have them signed and returned to us by the end of the week. Thank you. Eric W. Campbell. Cool. Cool. I'll leave that open. Show that we've already kind of discovered it. Oh wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Spatula! All I want is a spatula. Well, that's kind of clever. Anytime they don't want you to open up drawers, they just put a chair in front of them. That's actually pretty cool. Kind of good game design. That way your players aren't pulling their hair out, opening up every little drawer. I'm still going to open them all, though. You can close anytime now. Man. I almost want to invest some money into Unity and see if I can make something. Cleaning supply, lore original, Clorox original. There's a lot of cleaners around here. Yeah, look at that. They've got boxes and stuff stacked up here, and so you have to kind of force your way around it. I mean, we already know we couldn't open up the pots and pans. Okay. Looked at this here. Clorox flour. Yeah, because I really trust people who make cleaning supplies to make food. Oh, wait. I think that's actually a thing, actually. Can't go into that. Is there gonna be another creepy girl out there? Anyone delivering food to church on Saturdays, please lock all the doors and return the key under the flower pot before leaving. Oh. Key? Mansion room key. Alright. Shopping list for Trisha's birthday. 3 packs of balloons, candles, new table sheets, baking powder, eggs, strawberries. Those are just false cupboards. Oh. Close, please. There we go. I just need to get out of here. Getting claustrophobic. Not really, but yeah. That's interesting. I don't think we had anything else. There's nothing else in these drawers. Pretty sure there isn't. Let's double check them. Just because they're laying around looking empty doesn't mean they actually are. Table. Alright, we'll go through the open rooms first. Kind of wish there were a few more things, but I guess you don't want to be overwhelmed. Oh, cool. Close that as an indication that we have not been in there yet. This is the second floor, okay. Let's go into here and investigate. Wow, there's a lot of, like, artwork and shit. All stolen from museums from around the world. Ah, of course. Stupid-ass natural light galleries. CR. Okay. Well, someone has nice handwriting. March 14th, 1993. Went hunting this afternoon. Scott's quite a fast learner and has good manners, too. I told him to call me Charles, but he kept saying it's more appropriate to call me Mr. Roberts. Oh, excuse me. Again, with all the chit-chat. Call me Charles. Okay, Mr. Roberts. He almost got the deer on his second try. If he keeps this up, I'll take him over Bernard as my hunting partner. Okay, June 11th, 1993. Trisha's been rather obvious in her interests. He's a good-looking young man and respectful to others. I don't mind his status. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that Trisha fancies him. I've grown to like him too. August 27th, 1993. Today is Mom's death anniversary. It's been 18 years since she passed away. I paid my respects at her tombstone. Vivian wasn't feeling well and chose not to come, so I asked Scott to accompany me. He brought fresh lilies. He said lilies suggest that the soul of the deceased has returned to a peaceful state. Sometimes I feel like he's a son to me. Now that I think about it, Vivian is always getting sick during this time of the year. September 8th, 1993. I knew our relationship would not be as close as we had it, but ever since Vivian discovered my affair, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during a dinner that all politicians are alike, and as a politician's wife, she has learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. I think it was because of Trisha that she didn't leave me. She's a good wife and a good mother. I'm grateful for that. So Charles was having an affair, hey? A replica of the Mona Lisa? That's no replica. These are not replicas. The world's greatest forgery. Alrighty. Well, we are nearing the end of our stream here. I'm going to go ahead, play us off quick. What? If you enjoy this stream, you can go ahead and like, share, subscribe at Twitch. On Twitch at Romeomoon1. You can also find the channel for Romeomoon on YouTube. We have the classic Lounge Leads episodes are also up on its own channel. You can find the schedule for streams up on the Twitter for Mystic Tales, as well as the Lounge Leads Facebook page, and we even have a Steam community. Okay, and if you would like to see your name up in lights like Barry Kazak Goldberg here, you can go ahead and like, share, subscribe at Patreon, at Romeomoon, Streamlabs, or PayPal, whichever you'd like to do. Alright, well, it's been interesting. Later on today, we'll be doing Tales of Berseria. And, yeah, Tales of Berseria. And then stay tuned for all of the other games coming up here. This is our first new one. We'll be doing The Witcher and Greedfall later on this week for Streamageddon 3. Yay! Streamageddon 3! And then I'm going to probably be updating some graphics for the stream and all that stuff to our information page and everything. So, because I'm going to be setting up a BitChute channel. I just need to... It's not bringing over videos from YouTube, so I have to actually download them and then re-upload them to BitChute and all this other stuff. So, I'll probably try it with... try that with Twitch, because that's kind of the primary source instead of just using whatever was ported over to YouTube. We'll see if there's any difference in the quality of the streams. Anyway, I will see you all later on tonight. Have a good day. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year's.